My dearest love, if I could capture the essence of what I feel for you in words, this paper would ignite in my hands, because love, true love, cannot be contained. It flows, eternal and infinite, through the spaces between our hearts. It is a whisper that time cannot silence, a flame that distance cannot dim. Tonight, as silence wraps the world in its calmness, I find myself writing to you. Once again, my hands tremble, not from cold, but from the weight of everything my soul longs to tell you. Each word I write carries your name like a secret melody only I can hear. Sometimes I wonder if you can still feel me, even when we're apart. If somewhere in the middle of your thoughts, my voice still echoes softly, the same way yours echoes inside me. Because love, when it's true, never fades. It lingers in the smallest gestures, in the invisible threads that tie two souls together beyond the limits of time. I remember the first time I saw you. I didn't know it then, but my life was being rewritten. Your smile carried the warmth of everything I never dared to dream of. Your eyes, oh, your eyes. They didn't just meet mine. They recognized me. As if our souls had met long before, in another life under another sky. I often think love is not something we find, but something that finds us, when we are ready to feel deeply, to surrender completely. You found me when I least expected, and since that day, everything else has lost its meaning. You taught me that love isn't about perfect moments, but about surviving the imperfect ones together. You showed me that love isn't loud, it's quiet. It's the calm presence that stays, even when words fail. It's the silent look that says, I'm here, when everything else falls apart. There are nights when I write to you like this, not because I expect you to read it, but because I need to remember that love can still live through words. My heart speaks a language my lips cannot, and so it becomes ink on paper. If you ever doubt how much you mean to me, close your eyes and listen to the silence. You'll hear me there, whispering your name with every beat of my heart. Sometimes love is painful, my dear. It teaches us through absence. It carves lessons in our hearts with invisible hands. There are moments when missing you feels like drowning slowly in memories. But even that pain, I accept, because it reminds me that what we had, what we have, is real. If this letter reaches you, I hope it carries warmth. I hope you can feel the love flowing through every line, like a quiet river that refuses to dry. I hope you know that you are not forgotten. You could never be. Love and pain often walk side by side, and I've learned to welcome both. Because even in heartbreak I find beauty, the kind that only deep love can create. Maybe one day, when time has softened the edges of our story, we'll meet again. Maybe not. But whether or not life brings you back to me, you will always be part of who I am. You are the echo of everything good in me. You are the song I keep replaying in the silence of the night. You are, and always will be, my forever. When the world feels heavy and I lose myself, I close my eyes and remember the sound of your laughter. It's my compass, my way back home. If I could, I'd spend my days writing letters like this, not to remind you of my love, but to remind myself that I was lucky enough to feel something so rare. And even if this love was meant only to live in words, it will live beautifully, because it was ours. When you look at the sky tonight, remember, somewhere, someone is looking at that same sky, whispering your name into the stars. That someone is me. With all that I am, yours eternally.